I cry in the morning when the sun rises. The world wakes up, people go to work, children laugh, but inside me there is only silence. I open my eyes and I feel the weight of life pressing down on me. I ask myself, why should I get up? I lie there, staring at the ceiling, and tears roll down. The pillow is wet, but my heart is even wetter with grief. I cry because I have lost so much. I cry because I trusted people and they broke me. I cry because I gave love and I received nothing back. I cry because my dreams fell apart like sand in the wind. Every step I take feels heavy. Every breath feels like a burden. I sit alone and I cry quietly. I do not want others to see my tears. They would not understand. They would say, "Be strong," or "It will get better." But they do not know the storm inside me. They do not know the nights I spend awake, holding my chest, whispering to the darkness, "Why me?" I cry when I remember the past. I cry when I remember who I was. I was smiling, I was laughing, I was full of life. But now I am empty. Now I am broken. The mirror does not show me anymore. It shows a stranger. I look at my face and I see the lines of pain. The eyes swollen from tears, the lips too tired to speak. I cry in the afternoon when people are busy with their lives. They walk fast, they talk on phones, they dream of tomorrow. But I sit in silence. I watch the clock and I hear the ticking. Each tick is like a reminder that time moves. But I am stuck. The world runs, but I cannot move. My body is here, but my soul is somewhere lost. I cry in the evening when the sky turns dark. The lights in the houses turn on. Families gather around the table. They laugh, they eat, they share stories. But I sit alone. My table is empty. My room is cold. My heart is colder. I close the window so no one hears me, and I cry. I cry because I lost people I loved. I cry because I had friends who promised forever, but left when I was weak. I cry because I had dreams that looked so close, but they slipped away. I cry because my hands are empty, my heart is heavy, and my soul is tired. I cry in the night when the world is asleep. I turn on my side and I feel the darkness swallowing me. The silence is loud. I hear my own heartbeat, slow and tired. I hear my breath, shaky and broken. I whisper to myself, why am I still here? But there is no answer. Only silence. Only tears. Sometimes I cry without sound. The tears fall, but my mouth stays shut. It is the silent cry. The cry of someone who is already too broken to scream. Other times I cry loud, my chest shaking, my voice breaking. I hold my knees to my chest and I sob like a child. My body shakes, my heart bleeds. I cry when I walk in the street and I see happy faces. They smile, they laugh, they hold hands. I lower my head because I do not belong there. My eyes fill with tears because I remember when I was happy too. But happiness feels like another life, another person. It does not belong to me anymore. Sometimes I sit by the window and watch the world move without me. Cars pass by, children run and laugh, neighbors talk and smile. It should be beautiful, but to me it feels distant, like a movie I can see but never join. I am here but not truly part of this life. The laughter hurts me because it reminds me of a joy I cannot feel anymore. The nights are heavier than the days. When the lights go out, silence grows loud. It presses against my chest, making it hard to breathe. I lie awake in bed, staring at the ceiling, waiting for sleep that refuses to come. My thoughts attack me in the darkness. Reminders of what I lost. Voices of regret. Faces of people who are no longer here. I bury my face in the pillow, but my tears soak through. The darkness feels endless, as if night has no morning. Even simple things have lost meaning. Food tastes like nothing. Water feels like nothing. Even the air feels heavy in my lungs. Breathing is no longer natural. It is a task like lifting a stone over and over again. I used to dream. I used to plan. I used to hope. Now I only count hours, waiting for each day to end, only to face another day that looks the same. Memories haunt me. Old photos show a person I barely recognize, smiling, surrounded by people who once promised to stay. That person feels gone. What is left is only a shadow. My heart aches with loneliness. So deep it feels like drowning, in an ocean without a shore. Sometimes I press my hand against my chest, as if I can stop the pain with my palm. But it leaks through, sharp and invisible. No medicine can heal it. No words can take it away. It is a wound that never closes, bleeding silently inside me. I walk outside, hoping fresh air will change something. The sun shines, but I still feel cold. The streets are full of people rushing, talking, laughing, holding hands. Yet I feel invisible, like a shadow moving through their world. I am near them, but not with them. The world tells me to be strong. But what is strength when even standing feels heavy? What is strength when your soul is crushed? Smiling feels like lying. Saying I'm fine feels like betrayal. I am not fine. I am not okay. Everything reminds me of loss. Songs sound like old memories. Places feel like broken promises. Every corner carries a ghost. I cannot escape it. My sorrow follows me everywhere, a shadow I cannot run from. So I sit in silence, hoping the tears will stop. But they do not. Sometimes they come loud, with sobs shaking my chest. Sometimes they come quietly, sliding down my face until my skin burns. They never stop. Tears are my only companion. This is not living. This is surviving in sorrow. This is pain without pause, night without morning, questions without answers. It is the endless cry of a soul too tired to keep going, yet too broken to stop. Even in the middle of my pain, I feel a small light inside me. It is weak at first, but it is there. A voice whispers quietly, "Stand up, keep going, you are not finished." Life pushes me down. People may forget me. My dreams may feel far away, but I remind myself, as long as I can breathe, I still have a chance. Pain is real, but so is hope. Tears fall, but they do not wash away my future. I take one step forward. It feels heavy. I take another step. It feels slow, but step by step I move. Each small step means I am alive. Each small step means I am still fighting. I remember that darkness never lasts forever. The night always ends. The sun always rises, and in the same way, my life can rise again. The world cannot stop me, because the strength inside me is bigger than the pain around me. I am broken, but I am not destroyed. I am tired, but I am not finished. I am hurt, but I am still alive. And because I am alive, I still have purpose. I still have a future. I remind myself that the greatest victories are born from the hardest struggles. A seed must be buried before it grows. A storm must come before the rainbow. A person must fall before they rise stronger. My story is not over. The page is not closed. Today may feel heavy, but tomorrow carries promise. I will not let my past define me. I will not let my failures destroy me. I will not let my fear control me. I rise. I rise from the ground of pain. I rise from the weight of tears. I rise from the silence that tried to keep me down. I rise with new strength. I rise with new vision. I rise with new hope. And one day, I will look back at this season. I will not only see my tears, I will see the strength I built. I will see the lessons I learned. I will see that the pain was not the end, but the beginning of something greater. Because pain teaches, pain shapes. Pain builds warriors, leaders, survivors. I am more than my pain. I am more than my past. I am more than my fear. This is my rise. This is my hope. This is my new day. Life is not easy. We all face pain, loss, and moments when we feel like giving up. I know this feeling well. There were days when I felt broken, when I thought my life had no meaning, and when hope seemed far away. But I learned something important. Pain is not the end. Pain can be the beginning. It can be the start of growth, strength, and change. The truth is, hardship shapes us more than comfort ever could. The dark nights teach us to value the sunrise. Failure teaches us to try again with more wisdom. Loss teaches us to be grateful for what we have. Every struggle is a lesson, and every lesson helps us move forward. I no longer see challenges as punishment. I see them as preparation. They are not walls to stop me. They are doors I must push open. Each challenge asks me the same question. Will you quit, or will you continue? My answer is clear, I will continue. Victory is not about money, fame, or applause. True victory is about refusing to quit. It is about standing back up when life knocks you down. It is about believing in yourself when no one else does. I look at my scars, and I do not feel shame. I feel pride. They remind me of everything I overcame. They remind me that I am still here. Success is not a single moment. It is not one big achievement. Success is the small steps we take every day. It is choosing to get out of bed when your heart is heavy. It is working quietly when no one notices. It is believing that tomorrow can be better, even when today is hard. I carry a vision in my heart. I know the life I want, and I walk toward it one step at a time. Sometimes the path is slow. Sometimes it feels lonely. But I remind myself that every step forward matters, no matter how small it is. There will always be storms. There will always be problems. But I am not afraid anymore. I have already survived so much, and I know I can survive again. I am stronger than I once was. I am wiser than I once was. I am more patient, more grateful, and more determined. This is victory, to rise after falling, to smile after crying, to hope after doubting, to keep moving when everything tells you to stop. True success is not about perfection. It is about persistence. It is about building a life of meaning, even with broken pieces. It is about creating light, even when you have walked through darkness. Today I choose to live with purpose. I choose to keep growing. I choose to keep fighting for my dreams. The world tried to break me, but I am still here. The past tried to silence me, but I found my voice. Life tried to stop me, but I kept going. And now I am ready. Ready to face what comes. Ready to build the future I see in my heart. Ready to live fully without fear. This is my victory. This is my success. This is my story.